Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech Kid. In this video I'm going to do the display comparison between the 12-bit AMOLED panel versus 10-bit OLED panel. So right now I'm going to compare the 10-bit OLED panel versus 12-bit panel. So right now I do have the POCO X8 GT and it is a POCO F5 device, and which is also called as the Redmi Note 12 Turbo, and this is the first phone to release with the 12-bit OLED panel, and this is going to be really very interesting video. And in this video let's find out, will there be any difference between the 10-bit panel versus 12-bit panel or not. That's what I'm going to demonstrate in this video. And both phones, they do support the HDR10 Plus certification that's present, and both phones are 120Hz refresh rate, so which is a POCO F5 versus POCO F3 GT device. So that's what I'm going to demonstrate in this video. And first thing, let's go to the settings option and show you the exact what settings I'm trying to use in the display, because both phones I need to select exactly same color scheme. So normally in the vivid mode we'd get the better results, but in the saturated mode you will get slightly more vibrant colors and more saturated look. So that's why a lot of users, they did request me to use this option, which is the saturated. Always the colors will be slightly more enhanced in this mode, and right now I'm going to use the saturated mode while performing this demonstration. So this is a quick overall display comparison, guys, between these both phones. So let me to show you exactly the viewing angle, so what you can actually expect between these two devices regarding the viewing angles, as you can see while watching. So overall, as you can see, there is nothing much difference going on regarding the color difference. Now I am going to turn off the lights and then compare the both phones. So right now with a no lighting effect in the room, and now we should be able to see the high brightness levels. So this is a maximum brightness which I'm trying to use in this video, and now try to observe the viewing angles, how the colors are changing between these both phones. So let me to start at same time. As you can see, both phones colors. And now I'm going to use a minimum brightness test between these both phones. So this is a minimum brightness, and both phones in the viewing angles, as you can see how they actually look like. And now I'm going to play the video side by side comparison, and then we'll try to compare. And this is the quick comparison, guys, between these both phones regarding the overall display comparison. Top phone is the POCO X8 GT and the bottom is the POCO F5 device. And right now you should be able to see the difference regarding the overall comparison. And let me to slightly increase the brightness. So both phone displays are having a really very good brightness levels, and both phones are really very good regarding the saturation levels as well, as you can clearly see. So I cannot notice any kind of huge difference between these both phones at this moment. So regarding the colors, so both are exactly demonstrating the equal amount of colors. Let me just slightly zoom in. So top is the POCO X8 GT and the bottom is the POCO F5 device. So try to observe the colors, how the both phones are maintaining. So same saturation levels I can actually see between these both phones, 12-bit and 10-bit. Even in this area as well you should be able to see, as you can see, both are having exactly similar amount of saturation levels and contrast levels as well, same amount. So I did not find overall any kind of difference regarding the display comparison between these both phones. And now let me to turn on the lights. So friends, this is a quick display comparison between these both phones, and both phones looks really very good while comparing side by side. So meanwhile, signing off friends, thank you for watching. And in this video both phones are pretty good regarding the color saturation levels and the accuracy and everything, contrast levels, and even the punch hole is also pretty similar size as well. But the bezels are slightly slim in the POCO F5 device. That's slightly better when comparing with the other device. So this is the overall 12-bit versus 10-bit comparison. Meanwhile, signing off friends, thank you for watching. Until next video of more updates, and bye.